everyone, Sandy Trefger here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a walkthrough and tutorial video on this little folio insert that I designed. This is my second project using Carta Bella's Summer Market paper collection from Country Craft Creations. This is designed to fit inside of the first project, which was a folio box pocket folio album that I designed using the Carta Bella Summer Market. So this is going to fit inside this. So this is my second project. This just unties here. You open it up. I'm not going to show this album in its entirety because I have a showcase walkthrough album on this. I also have the two tutorial videos on how to assemble this and decorate it. So check for those on my channel. I also have a playlist where I keep them all together. So this opens up. Has a lot of little flips and flaps here. Oops. This way to get down into the pocket of this folio. So we have a pocket here, and this is designed to fit right inside. This it fits inside here within this area of the pocket, and then everything closes back up. So let me show you this, the folio insert. Let me put all this back up. Okay, so let's take our little folio insert. This measures 5 1/4 wide by 7 tall. It has a 1/4 inch sides so that it fits into the 1/4 inch box pocket of the folio that I just showed you. This simply unties, flips it plain so that it stays flat so that it will fit in that pocket. And this flips open. You could close it with a magnet and not have a ribbon if you wanted to. So I've left all these plain. You could put small photos throughout here. It has 2-page sets that flip open. So this one comes to the left. If you see, I've blocked it so you can put photos here. And this one is the same over here on this side. And then in the center we have a little pocket right here. There's nothing in it right now because I'm going to create a tag to go inside that as my third project using this paper collection. I'm down to the scraps, so I'm going to make a tag and I'll share that in a separate video. So this all closes up just like that, and then you just tie it together. So stay tuned. The tutorial on how to make this folio insert will be coming up next in this video. To create this folio insert that will fit inside of our box pocket folio album, if you made this in one of my previous tutorials, this folio insert will fit down inside of our box pocket in here, right in here. So we're going to make an insert for that, for this project. So close this all back up and move this out of the way. You will need 3 sheets of cardstock, and I am using the Kraft Artisan Cardstock, and I have pre-cut all my pieces. From the 3 sheets of 12 by 12 Kraft Cardstock, and I am using the Artisan Cardstock from Country Craft Creations, you will cut one piece that is 12 inches by 7 inches. You will need 2 pieces that are 8 by 7, and you'll need 1 piece that's 4 1/2 by 3 1/2. And then you need your scoreboard. So we're going to score this 12-inch wide piece first. And let me turn this on the side because it's what we did with the album. So I'm putting my 12-inch in here on this left side. And I'm going to score at 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 8 1/2, and 8 3/4. This is going to give us a 1/4 inch gusset or spine area for our insert. We don't want it wider than a 1/4 inch because that's the width of our box pocket. So let's set that aside. The 4.5 by 3.5 we will not score, so I'll set that there. I'll show you what we're going to do with that. We put your 8-inch here on the ruler. You're going to score at a 1/4 inch. That's what we're going to attach it into the insert, and then at 4 1/4. Same on the second one. Put your 8-inch in along the ruler side. Score at a 1/4 inch and at 4 1/4. Okay, that should be all our scoring. We're going to take the main piece and I'm going to fold the inner one first and burnish, and then fold the outer one next, and that will give us this 1/4 inch little spine or gusset here on the side. Do the other one the same way. So I always score the one towards the center first and then fold the outer one and burnish those. So this forms our book or our insert. Okay, set that aside. Grab your pages. You're going to score the little 1/4 inch first, and then we're going to score this one back on itself. So we've got the hinge that folds under, then we have a flap here that folds this away. So we'll do the other one the same way. We're going to score a 1/4 inch hinge that's going to be putting it into our little insert, and then we're going to score this way. Okay, so that is our pages. And then we'll take this pocket. We're going to take the envelope punch board. Since this is 4.5 wide, I want a notch in the center, so I'm going to put it the left edge at 2 1/4 and just punch down. So we're ready to put it together. We have our cover here, outer part, the flaps that open up. So you've got your 1/4 inch here, and we have a 1/4 inch here. We're going to turn this back. On the back side, you're going to put your glue. Go in here, just in this 1/4 inch part here. Here. Then you're going to take this. I'm going to open this up so I can see it better. You're going to place this 1/4 inch with the glue on it right along the fold line of the 1/4 inch towards the inside. Make sure it's straight. You don't want to go over the score line. You want to keep that little 1/4 inch. So this is just a flat hinge right here. We're going to burnish that down. And then this will fold under like that. Okay, so open it up. And we're going to put this one in the same way. Now we want to make sure it's opening the right direction. So we want it, the hinge right in here. So the fold of the hinge is going to go towards the fold, the inside fold of the cover here. So just put your glue on. And line this up. Make sure it's straight. And the fold of your page goes towards the outer edge here. Okay, if it's straight, go ahead and open it up and burnish on the inside. And like I said, these fold in like this into themselves. Okay, now we're going to put the pocket in, so open it all back up. This is going to be a flat pocket. It's going to fit right in here. You've got probably about 1/16 of an inch from the edge where the hinge goes in. So that's where that's going to attach. So I'm putting glue. This is a flat pocket, so just on the two sides across the bottom. Make it centered and even. Okay, so that's our folio insert. Get ready to get my pattern papers. Now I will be using scraps from what I had left from the first project from when I made this box pocket folio. So I am using the leftovers of my Carta Bella Summer Market and my Simple Stories solid cardstocks in the light color. So I'm going to get all that measured out and see where I want to put where, and we'll get all that done. And also we'll use some ribbon probably to tie this shut. Or you could use a magnet if you wanted to. Assembled, and we're ready to put pattern papers on, which I've pre-cut. I will not be giving you the measurements for these here in the video. I do measure and cut mine for this particular project 1/4 inch less. I normally do 1/8 of an inch less in both directions, but 1/4 because I'm trying to conserve paper. But I will put the measurements down below in the description. You will have to click on show more, you know, where the description is shown below the video. Click on show more, and then you will see all the cutting measurements. I've already inked mine. I used the sepia like I did on the main album in the Color Philosophy by Prima. So mine are already done. And I cut about 30 inches of black ribbon from the black seam binding ribbon. So we're going to put that on first. So this, where the flaps are, is our front. So we're going to turn this over, divide the ribbon in about half. I've already tied the knots in the end. I'm going to place that right here in the center. Okay, and then I'm going to, actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay that aside. I'm going to take some score tape and put it, I'm just eyeballing it for the center, not all the way to the edge, but about like that. Then I'm going to peel this off. Peel the backing off. And then again, get that halfway mark on your ribbon and put it, just center it the best you can right there. Bring it across. So this is going to be covered by paper. For now, this score tape will hold it. So our papers, I did use 2 full sheets that I had left from the Carta Bella Summer Market. I had the mixed fruit. I don't remember the name of it. Let's see. I jotted it down. I used 2. The patterns that I had left were stripes, market stripe, which is the black and white and the fruit on one side, and the other one was big strawberries. So I've already cut those, so I'm going to go ahead and speed this up and just glue everything on. Okay, so I have patterned what I've cut so far. I still have these 2. I'm probably going to have to piece them. These sections are matted a little bit more narrow than I would have liked, but I was trying to save on paper. So if you don't like that on yours, you might want to add some other strips or piece it, but I'm going to leave mine this away, so it's going to close up something like this. So that is a little bit wider there than I wanted. So I may add something on this to kind of just pull that in together, some black cardstock or something, or a border. So I'll play with that and show you what I do. So for now, I'm going to cut these pieces here that I need to mat and get those on in the next segment here. Okay, to fix this where I cut it too narrow right here, I will give you the correct measurements in the description below for you to have the full piece. But if you want to do yours like mine, because I'm going to put it over this piece over here so that it will balance out. So I cut 2 strips that are 6 and, let's see, so these are optional strips, 6 3/4 tall, about a 1/2 inch wide, and I'm going to glue like right here. This is back on, make them match up. So let me grab my glue. Sometimes if you miscut or you put something down just a little off the edge where it should be, you can piece things together and fix it. Put that right there. And then put the other one over here to balance it. Right there. I started to do a scallop punch, but I didn't have that anywhere else in my album, the main album, Folio album, so I decided not to, just to keep it straight and clean like this. Okay. Then to pull this all together, I have these pieces that I'm going to layer. So the strawberry cut apart, I cut down to 3 inches wide by 3 3/4 tall. The yellow, I cut down to 3 1/4 wide by 3 1/2. That goes behind that. And then a black 3 1/2 wide by 3 3/4 tall. So I'm going to mat these together. Just double check, make sure I'm doing the right direction. This is just going to extend over this flap here. This one goes on the black. Okay. Now, this is going to glue here. So, see about where I want it equal amounts. So it's going to glue from here to here. So no glue on this part here, okay? So you just kind of mark it a little bit so that you know where the glue is going. And I'm going to center that again, top to bottom, side to side. Okay, make sure there was no glue over there. And I burnished this side right here. So that's opened up there. Now I haven't cut a piece for this. I should have plenty of scraps here. Let's see what we've got. The strawberries going the wrong direction. I got the red check. So I'm just going to cut a piece out of this red check on my ruler. And it should be, let's go with 7/8 wide by 3 1/2. Cut that right quick. should go right there to finish that up. And I need to erase my mark here. And grab a little bit of ink. And glue that in place. So I could do the strawberries that way. Yeah, I think I'll do the strawberries. Okay, so we'll put that there. It's just to finish off that little tab sticking out. Okay, so we got that. That one's okay. This one's a little short over here, but I'm not going to worry about those. And this one, so now we're going to do these flaps. So we're going to piece these because I am getting short on pattern paper. So I have the blue or the teal dot, and I've cut this to be, and the measurements will be in the book, in the cutting guide list below, but I'm going to go ahead and give these to you. 3 3/8 wide by 3 3/4 tall. So that piece is going to go right in there. And I did ink all these off camera. Now, if you're running out of your solid cardstock in the light colors or your pattern papers, you can certainly use like white cardstock, black cardstock, whatever you have to block these with whatever scraps you have. So this one is a little bit too tall, so I'm going to trim this one down from 3. I'm going to make it skip 2 7/8 instead of 3. 2 7/8. Okay. There. Okay, and this one on this side is this should be the same size as this other one, which was 3 3/8 wide by 3 3/4 tall. I'm going to put this down the opposite way. To have this piece cut 2 7/8 tall by 3 3/8 wide to fit in there. And then the back sides of these. Depends on the scraps you have. Again, I have the dot. This time I'm going to go with solid. So this one is 3 3/8 wide, and it is 4 inches tall. It's right here at the bottom. And over here at the top should be the same. 3 3/8 wide by 4 inches tall. And we got strawberries for these blocks. Check that one out. 3 3/8 wide by 2 1/2 tall. And over here at the top, that should be the same size. 3 3/8 wide by 2 1/2 tall. And that should fit right in there. Okay. Now all we have left to do is add maybe a little bit of decorating. As you see, we have a pocket here. I'm going to make a tag as my third project for this collection, and that will be what goes inside of there. So let's fold this up. Okay, there we go. So we have the outside with this. This is all the decorating I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it pretty flat, plain on the back. So this opens up, and we have this. Here you can put pictures, picture here, and the blocks like that, and then that opens up. And like I said, we'll add a tag. So I don't know if we need to add too terribly much inside there. I do have my stickers here, because you don't want to make it real thick, and you want to be able to add your pictures, and these puffy stickers are a little bit thicker. So I'm just going to leave it plain like that. I'm going to bring this in, bring this over, and this ties, and then it will slip inside of the album that I made in a different tutorial, which you can find on my YouTube channel at Sandy Trefger. Just since you're watching this, you shouldn't have any problems clicking on it and finding it, but my channel is Sandy Trefger. So there's that. Let's grab these up. Grab our album that I created, and it is called Summer Market Box Pocket Folio. If you're looking for that, it's in a playlist. There's 2 tutorial videos for this album, as well as a walkthrough. And then you open this up, just like this. In the pocket here, down in here. So this should slip right in. It's a 1/4 inch thick. That's why I don't want to add a whole lot of stuff. I've got the ribbon tie right there. Kind of peeks up a little funny, but that's okay. Like if you had wanted to plan and put your tie a little higher up. But I'm going to pull these little things out like this so that it kind of hangs down over that. So that works just fine. So this closes, and then bring this over. There we go. So I want to thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love for you to be a follower of mine, and also click on the bell so that you'll receive notifications each time I upload a video. Also check out countrycraftcreations.com for your crafting supplies. Again, this is the Summer Market by Carta Bella in the 12 by 12 size. Check out for that, the ribbons, the adhesive, and your artisan cardstock, which is really the best that you can get. It doesn't crack. It's a wonderful cardstock in different colors. So check all that out. And my next project with this will be bare bones scraps. I'll be making a tag with a graphic 45 tag. So I don't know if there'll be a tutorial, but I may show that in a video. We'll see. So thank you so much again for watching. Bye-bye.